So, Stacy, I know you've been mastering for quite some time, and a question, do you have to approach how you master depending on the type of music? A rock song versus a country, heavy metal versus country jazz? I mean,
Yeah.
do you have to approach the mastering different depending on the type of music?
Yeah, I mean, there's a huge difference between some different different ways of different types of music and stuff like that. Obviously, you can tell, like, if you're dealing with an orchestra versus a band that has 3 members,
Yeah.
a guitarist, bass, drummer, and that's it. Obviously, it's going to be different. To be honest with you, like when you're doing live music, meaning you're dealing with live instruments, live drums, live guitars, live bass, all that kind of stuff. There is a different process that you have to go to. Because when you're dealing with drums, they are loud, and when you're recording drums, you hit one drum, it's going to catch all the other drums that are mic'd. So you have to use what's a noise gate.
Okay.
So it only lets go the sound up so that you're going to hear the drum, but you won't hear anything in the back of it. So that's another process that you have to do, which can be intense sometimes if you've got, a lot of drums and stuff like that. But the one thing is, regardless if it's EDM or what it is, I mean, like I said, it all relates back to the people. There might be a little different techniques. You might, do something different here and here, but again, it's the reference mix from the artist going, hey, this is what we want to hear.
That gives you your sort of, when you're mixing something, you get a sense of what they want.
Yeah.
What do you like mixing most? What's your favorite? What's your favorite areas?
Well, I'd have to say EDM right now, because that what's funny is when I first started recording stuff like on 8-tracks and stuff like that, it was when you sing or use a mic, the quality of it was so awful that I didn't use mics. So I didn't do a lot of singing on a lot of stuff, so it wouldn't sound as bad, essentially. So I got into writing music that didn't have lyrics. I mean, I wrote some songs and stuff like that, with some bands and stuff like that, but a lot of stuff I had was just no lyrics on it because I wanted to make sure the quality sounded good, and that translated to EDM and all that kind of stuff, house music and stuff like that, because a lot of it doesn't have lyrics.
Right, gotcha.
So I was like, hey, this is my forte, but I really like it. I mean, from Fatboy Slim to Crystal Method, Chemical Brothers, all those guys in the back in the day, and then like the modern stuff, David Guetta, Calvin Harris, that kind of stuff. I like all that stuff too, and I love when I get to mix that kind of stuff because I can feel it and I know what those people are wanting because I listen to that music. But again, referencing is the main thing. So
and that's what always starts with you, right? Like, you talk to the artist and they send you a reference and talk to them about what they want to get out of this, and you kind of make it happen, kind of bring it to life, then, don't you?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, that's my job.
That's great. Well, hey, if you have a song that's ready to be birthed or brought out into the world, I bet you Stacy could help you. StacyPainterMastering.com. If you're not already at the website, check it out right now.